Hi, this is TJ Welch, and welcome to Sonic Lobotomy. This is local Boston rock and roll. And right now we have for you the legendary F.U.s.
They got it out of hand. Got a lot of mud. Just tell me the top of one. Yeah. Then you ain't nothing coming up again in my head. I thought I told you to tell me what's cooking. If it even was saying, that's all that matters. Now I gotta get my little girl like a drop a ladder. No, Sunday. Yeah, the way. No, make it so.
All right, here we are with the F.U.s. You guys are pretty sweaty now. You just played a hell of a set. Thanks for coming on my show.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
My pleasure. When did the band form?
1982-ish. Bob?
Yeah, around 1982.
Who were the original
BC
members?
High School?
BC High School, huh?
Yeah. That would be me, Mr. Robert Frapples, John Stocking.
John Socks.
Yeah. And 82, and you took some time off, huh?
Yeah, well, we changed our name to Straw Dogs in 1986, and then we went on until the beginning of 91, and then, I decided to do something with my life, and that didn't work out, so I'm back to this.
Yeah. And John called me up a year ago, and he goes, hey, I'm in a band where we're covering F.U.s songs, and I laughed. I hung up the phone. And so he called back in and says, well, you want to play F.U.s songs again? And I said, only if we get Bob Sensi. And so John worked on it, and here
I met these guys in
Deal
80.
breaker right there.
I met these guys in '82 at Cantones, and I was in Jerry's Kids, and we were just like, wow, there's another band like us, So it was kind of cool. It wasn't like the all ages hardcore thing. It was just playing in a club, just playing the music,
Yeah, I think there was maybe 10 people at that show. Everyone was in a band.
And I remember John was wearing Beatle boots.
And those were the days, though.
Nice.
They're good at killing roaches in the corner, though. Don't laugh.
Nice.
So how did you get Bob into the band, into the fold this time around?
We have his wife tied up.
Rock the Nation, was that inspired by Sammy Hagar and Montrose?
The name was, yeah.
Ask Steve.
So you opened up with Rock the Nation, you did Me Generation.
Right?
Yeah.
And then what?
A
Bear
song
Police?
about the 80s, which, you know, if you're writing the tea in the 80s downtown, you saw a lot of people, you know, yuppies and
Yeah.
in business suits with Walkmans, and they all look like it was kind of a uniform. It was like what's that movie, The Matrix? You know?
Oh, yeah.
Like the guys with the things in their ears, and they had all the London fog jackets on. It was really kind of bizarre back then.
That was a strange period in history.
Yeah,
We
And
were on the outside of that.
yeah, exactly.
And anybody that's not familiar with these lyrics should really check them out because they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
All the records, it's like wow.
Yeah, your songs make you think, you know. It's,
Think that you want to listen to something else? Though?
you know, there's a lot of you know, social commentary in your lyrics.
Yeah, like Peer Police. You know, who's going to tell you what kind of fruit you want to eat?
Yeah.
You know?
And talking about pointing the mirror back at the hardcore scene and how conformist it all became, you know, for a while in some places and some, you know.
Right,
some
you go
people
you
it's
go to
great.
be different, and then when you're different, then everyone's the same, and then
Right.
And
Right.
everybody wants to be different.
what's the point?
And then we're persona non grata with
Yeah.
the purists who, you know, just want to hear like what we sounded like in 1981 and a half, you know.
Yeah, it seemed like
I
there.
like the July period myself. You know?
It seemed like if you didn't play that fast beat anymore, people didn't like you all of a sudden, and all the Boston bands were trying to break out of that,
Yeah.
getting a little heavier, and you know, because you were expanding your talents as musicians.
Yeah, everyone learned how to
That's
play, so they
correct.
wanted to
They
play.
learned
Well,
how to
some
play.
people were doing that.
In Boston, the Boston hardcore bands got the label of all turning metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, really, when the
Which is
F.U.s went to
ridiculous.
Straw
It's-
Dogs, it
it's
was really
pretty much
good
it,
stuff.
it was the way I look back on it. I think that the evolution of the sound and the songs is totally called for, but you know,
Yeah.
people are going to complain no matter what anyway. So
Yeah, you get the hardcore snobs, straight
Yeah.
edge snobs, things
Yeah.
like that.
Well, and the people who said the Boston hardcore bands went metal, they don't really know what metal is. If they did, they wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
more
true.
rock and roll.
even like the
yeah.
first Metallica album, it's not a metal album. It's like a hardcore album, really.
Yeah,
you know?
trash, huh?
It's, and you know, we were just breaking out. Oh, you know, our guitar leads were a little longer. Oh my God!
Yeah, it wasn't so
What's
much.
happening to the scene, man?
Yeah, it wasn't so much. Yeah, it wasn't so much metal. It was more like aluminum.
Yeah.
It's not like you could not listen to Metallica back then, right?
Yeah.
So it was
Turn on the
influence, big
radio.
influence. Yeah.
No, you couldn't. You could not listen to Metallica
Could
back
not.
then.
Couldn't not.
You did, because you were hanging around the lofts and down by
Yeah.
the
Lucky
north
me.
end.
Thank you, Cleveland.
So
Now, your first album, your first full length album was a Kill for Christ, or
Yes.
yeah. And then you put out one after that, right?
Yeah, My America.
My America, yeah. Both recorded at Radio Beat.
Actually, parts of My America were recorded at Radio Beat, and
And then Do We Really Want to Hurt You came out after that. When was that
Oh
recorded?
yeah.
that was recorded a
was
couple
85.
places too.
Tinkerbell's here.
Yeah, I'll call you back. I got the F.U.s here. Yeah, later.
Talk about a plug.
Talk to you later, Mr. President.
This is important. It's not time, Orlando. Yolanda.
building a bunch of shit. A guy who's following the fucking left. Correct line thinking and make me gag. But they are lying if it make us laugh. Not in as well. The truth sounds true. And we will. And you think we got angry you. You'll find some hero in Cherokee Wall. Feels like fun. Run to the dog. Give it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
What were the bands that inspired you when you first started out?
You know, Jerry's Kids,
supposed to
Gangrene.
say
I'm
that-
serious.
you're supposed to say the
I'm
F.U.s.
serious. You know,
F.U.s.
like a lot of the bands that were around. Because I mean, when I was doing it and Bob was doing it, we didn't know whether there was anybody else like us, right?
No, not
And
at
then
all.
we're like, oh wow, there's actually like other people who like want to play the same kind of music.
Right.
And
Yeah.
So
we're-
probably SSD, DYS,
like-
all those bands, huh?
like
TYS is
TYS
out.
came later, but
Right.
Yeah,
But,
like
you know.
we wanted to play like punk, but we couldn't play good enough. So the faster you play, the more mistakes you can cover up, and that's how hardcore started. Play really fast. No one really knows anything what you're doing.
Yeah.
No, it was all about the energy, and I might have been part of it, huh?
yeah.
Wow.
You can't say we're not honest, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What you pay for, that's what we give you.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's a great
Nothing.
song.
Nothing, exactly.
Nothing.
Let's go laughing in my bed, 'cause I hope that he's not the angel of death. Down in the bottle, down in the dirt, down to kiss the ugly earth. Well, I'll be all around up the phone. You better pray when it puts me on. Keep my calm above the day. Keep that something out of my brain. Every way. Every way. Waiting for it. And I feel like I'm playing God, but it's just a goddamn job. And you all have better free than I have overrated. Trigger, finger, hand on up, trigger, again.
Bob, you've done a lot over the years and different side projects, and some of your playing is a little more rootsy. You're an amazing player. Talk about some of the stuff you've done since.
I'm just a musician, you know. Whatever people like put a statement or a label on a type of music or whatever. I just play music that I like, and I try to grow as a musician, and I don't try to fall into the metal clique or whatever. I don't try to, and I love the sound of the instrument, you know. So
Yeah.
whether it's acoustic guitar, whether I'm playing, fast guitar. So this is where I got my fast fix.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, having
Amen.
Bob in the band just totally expands
Yep.
Yeah, you guys lock
everything,
in.
all the music and stuff, you know.
It's nice.
So I
very
grew,
cool.
grew up listening to different types of music. Like I listened to a lot of jazz from my father and British Invasion. And
I rode for 40 days. I got a little ride, count in the haze. Sweet Collins is gonna wreck. He had the whole show and nothing that the back. Come on, dance, the money came. I got the you got here to swing. Who the ladies in the rain? The black and we can take it to the door tonight. We're an American band. We're an American band. Coming to your town, we'll have your party up down, we're an American band. Who let the kids in Omaha? Waiting for the band to return to the show. Bill Goofy ride a Sunday night. The hotel executive it was on stage. Louis Brock waiters, they're playing. There was not no band, come on, there's no band. They're saying, come on, dude. Let's get loud and with the feet in the band down the hotel down. We're an American band. We're an American band. Coming to your town, we'll have your party down. We're an American band. American band. We're an American band. Coming to your town, we'll have your party down. We're an American band. Wow! We're an American band. No, we don't give a damn. We're coming to your town. We'll have your party now. We're an American band. We're an American band. We're an American band. Going to your town. We'll have your party now. We're an American band. We're an American band. We're an American band. We're an American band.
You did a great cover of one of my favorite Grand Funk songs, American Band. You ever seen them live?
No, I've never seen him live.
Yeah. A lot of mullets at that show.
I believe it.
A lot of jean vests.
Yeah, a lot of close interbreeding in that.
Sounds like New Hampshire.
I can edit all this out.
tailgating and
You know now.
interbreeding.
Oh, yeah, I would.
Thank you guys
Bob
for
is from
doing.
New Hampshire, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So I can say it.
Yeah.
Hey, look me over, I'm a rain and the world on the prophet in my blood. And you can get my blood, turn your thing, you buy. We don't talk on to you and of a world where drug in the powers of the W. Bam! Let's go, we are not ready, we are young. Bam! Let's go, we are not ready, we are young. Bam! Let's go, we are not ready, we are young. Bam! Let's go, we are not ready. Let's go! Talk about
Young, fast Iranians. That's more pertinent now than when you wrote it 20 years ago.
Yeah, well, you know, Steve's a prophet. What can I say?
Yeah, he was ahead of his time.
Really?
He's better than that Rapture guy.
He was way off.
We're still waiting. What?
second chance. Loser! Would give you a second glance. Suckers! That's what we are for trusting you. Ruin! That's where you'll be when we get through. And why? The weeds of the pain. And all that you said will leave.
My first show with the F.U.s was we opened for the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones at what's it called?
House of
now?
Blues.
House of Blues.
Oh, wow.
It was a huge snowstorm. It was crazy, and luckily Steve Rhymes was there too.
Night after Christmas.
Yeah.
So the lineup was this lineup, except Steve Rhymes was playing as well.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
great.
Yeah, we had to drive home in 4 feet of snow after the show. It's pretty scary. But it was a good show. Never
Yeah,
played
it
a
was
place
fun.
like that, a place that has like a stage and like, you know, people
Yeah.
behind the scenes.
And monitors.
Yeah.
Monitors. Yeah.
And there's actually people there.
Actually, monitors here were very good tonight. I have to say, thank you.
We try. We try.
Yeah, you guys do a good job, man.
It's our huge budget. Did you guys play any of the shows at the Gallery East back then?
Yeah, those were fun.
Wasn't that a great scene?
That was a fun, and once again, it's something. It wasn't scripted.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of something that evolved and happened. You know, it's like the story goes. We didn't have a place to play. No one let us play anywhere, so we made our own place to play. Unfortunately, Dwayne Galleries came along, and that was like the epicenter after. What was a place on Boylston
And
Street?
Media Workshop.
Media
Media
Workshop.
Workshop,
Yeah. You know.
With the tiny staircase that everybody had to
Wow, there's all
carry
these
out.
people here. Nobody's buying liquor. How are we going to make money?
Yeah.
Yeah, at that
That was
age
the
it was
fear
great,
back
great to
then,
play
you know?
out, you know, in front of people, and
Right.
we got to meet people that had similar tastes. You know, they didn't want to play classic rock. You know, just
Yeah.
Didn't know how to play classical.
play punk. You
And
know?
we didn't have perms either, so we wouldn't have been good for classic rock. Take it or leave it. Boy, you're a liar. Love it or leave it. Like you're a woman. That's not what you think. Tell us out what you think. Right guys, they're right. Look at your regular thing. Take it or leave it. Boy, you're a liar. Love it or leave it. Like you're a woman.
what about the whole thing of the patriotic thing getting blown all out of
Well,
proportion and everything?
it was like it was a reaction to the hardcore rules. You know, you got to be this way. You got to be like, and we were like, wait a minute, we're gonna go the opposite direction
Right.
because this is what it's supposed to be about.
Yeah.
You know, it's supposed to go against the grain and do what you want.
Contradict
And
itself.
so many people got angry.
Yeah, it started as a joke, but then we got backed into a corner with it by like the what was that Maximum
Rock and Roll, yeah.
Tim
Tim
Yohannan,
yeah.
Yeah, that's the far left. Yeah.
Talk about being steered through an interview, huh?
That was an ambush and a half.
Yeah, and
What a prick.
it's not like we're against that kind of thinking either. We were just kind of pissing on the whole thing, and because people will just get, Reagan sucks. So why does Reagan suck? Well, I don't know.
Yes.
It's on a Dead Kennedy's record, man. It must be true.
Yeah.
Like,
Now
yeah, he did suck, but you should
25
at least
years
know
later.
why before you
Yeah.
go around saying it,
25 years later, those guys are voting for Sarah Palin.
Yeah, right.
But no, I know what you mean. It's in the '80s, it was like knee jerk to be far left in the hardcore scene,
Yeah.
and or far right like Screwdriver and
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
There
most
was that
of us are in
extreme
the
too.
middle.
That was just as stupid, you
Yeah.
know. So, yeah, and I have a lot of people going to kill me right now. So,
yeah.
you
You gotta rise
watch
out
my
of
back going home. But
People need that. You got to rise out of people.
They
that
rent
we
Pope
did.
mobiles.
We did get a rise out of people. Actually, we got some really good coverage in Maximum Rock and Roll too. I think it was the only time they did like 2 pages for one band and all these pictures and. Yeah, we learned that last night just for you, TJ.
Thanks, guys, man. That's all I need to hear.
Oh, we can go now?
Thanks for doing my favorite song, T Sucks, because the T sucks.
Yeah.
How much money do we throw into that? And it's just
Stick with coffee.
And how much more does it need?
Yeah, it's getting crazy expensive, right? It's cheaper to drive.
They need to get rid of the whole commuter rail system too. What
Well,
a
when
joke
everyone
that is.
telecommutes, the T will be out of business.
Yeah.
that's true. That'll be a happy day.
I'm just back ordered my teleporter.
There will be no
Yeah,
creating.
like Star Trek.
Yeah, you know.
I have a chip in my
It's gonna
brain.
take a
I'm
couple
working
years.
right now.
That never walked you and leave me there with all the shotguns
other plans? You gonna get in the studio and do some new stuff, or you gonna
Yeah.
keep playing out live? And
Yeah, well, we have some money, you know.
any touring in mind, or?
Please give
Who
us
knows?
money.
My motto is play anything, anytime, anywhere.
Yeah, good.
You know?
Yeah.
You know.
How do you find the crowds nowadays compared to?
Small.
Yeah,
Cozy.
Oh yeah. how
Well,
many people
except
were
in
at the House of
Revere,
Blues?
there was like, what, over
Yeah, what about the
1,000
House of
people,
Blues?
but
Thousands of people. I mean, we haven't done that
not
many big
thousands,
shows.
but over 1,000.
No, we played O'Brien's after the Mighty Mighty Boston show, and that was a small show, but it was a lot high energy. A lot of kids
Yeah.
were up front, and
It really
There we-
depends on the venue.
there was a pseudo pit and moshing. And
It
nice.
was a lot of fun. You
Yeah.
know?
So you guys are still having a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Just like back in the day.
Yeah.
And some of those small homie shows are the best, you know.
Yeah.
And
Playing for your friends
there's a
and stuff.
following, and people that I've seen even when I wasn't in the band at the shows, I've seen that come to like every show, you know.
Yeah.
A lot, and younger kids like my age and stuff. So that's always good too, you know.
And then we played the Midway, and we had a theme. We called it the Cotillion. And ladies wore dresses.
It was very nice. We crowned a king and
Guys
queen of
wore
the cotillion.
jackets.
Wow.
Yeah,
like
so we think of a lot of our shows, we want to have a theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
What's the next one? Pajamas or?
I think
Oh, pajama party.
A gimmick.
Now you make that money by heart, but money goes on. Now you may have it by heart, but when money is out with you, now when the canyons on the run. We as well back on the good. Let's go! That day you pull that up, that day you're young and loud. They think of all day long, don't mean I will bow. And next to you, I'm just a love. Just a number by your love. Love you!
Can you talk a little bit about the sessions that went into making the Boston Not L.A. back then?
I don't know, I don't remember.
Well, the
you.
project came out, and they asked like all the hardcore bands there weren't that many,
Right.
and then everyone went into Radio Beat or whatever, and like did a couple songs, and ours were so bad that we went back and we told Mike Dries, we said, look, we'll do another session and we'll pay for it, you know, because everything that we have right now is terrible. So he agreed, and he held up the project for a little bit for us to do another session, and Magic came out of that session.
I had a different problem, Bob. Every song that I wrote was bad, and all Rich's songs were good.
Actually, what happened was SSD was supposed to be on it, but they refused because they were all into what is DIY? Do it yourself, yeah, DIY. They're all into the DIY thing, and so Mike Dries said to John Anastas, who was working for him at Newbury Comics at the time, you know, SSD's not going to do it. We need another band to fill in for about 4 more songs. He goes, well, I know these guys called the F.U.s. All right, whatever, get them.
That's what happened.
And was that your first release on vinyl, or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. We had done a demo before that, just like on reel to reel, that was being played on the radio stations, but that's about it.
I must say, Steve Grimes really cranked out the songs, though.
He did. He's a song machine.
He was a machine.
man.
Yes, he was.
And he's played a bunch of shows with us recently too, which has been great. Him coming back in.
Yeah, it's good to have you back and playing again. It's
Thank you.
any plans for new material, or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually, you know. Right now, everybody wants to hear this stuff. It seems like, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, the new stuff's coming.
Step on the different. Step on the second. Step on the third one. It's up the fucking now. Stop with it. Step on it. Step on it. I'm okay. We had a subject. This is a getaway. Step on the third one. It's up the fucking now. Stop with it. There's no way. They kill it. I won't get nobody. There's no right. You pay it. There's no right. You were saying with your TV. Never even thought what your future might be. Now you do the backlash, take it to the rubble. Get your own shadow, not have a trouble. Where in the cupboard, do what you wait about it. Walk in the cloud when your world exploded. You're right in the robot, now that we found you. But there's time run another battle, but I'll tell you. One on, don't blow you away. 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 Maybe you got brains, maybe you're ruthless, maybe you're just lucky and we might think you join us. Maybe you're just God, something that we need. Now say your bird or your God, say your mother. Nothing that's a birthday, we don't know what it means. What's the other guy, if I am so good. We don't have fun, we don't pick up his hood. Not a river family say it's all a day's work. One on, don't blow you away. 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 That was Richie at the Paradise Show.
Cedar Suckers. That Cedar, is that still around? There was some sort of a
God.
program in
I don't
Boston.
think-
No, that's just
Long
like
gone.
the song says. You know, you can kill it and it's all right. It was killed.
Yeah. What's Warlords all about?
It's inspired kind of like by Steve wrote it, so I'm kind of speaking for him. So he's not here; you can't correct me. But it was inspired by Mad Max and like what was going on in Somalia.
Oh, yeah,
like
okay.
People driving around the trucks with the machine guns on them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This is Boston, not L.A. I don't want no bit of statement, don't want to be no intellectual. I don't want no vindication, it can be no non-sexual. Something about, I know they know. I know they know. Go down. If the touch of me down there, if you're written in the bay, I think that there's kind of on it. Take your body, fade away. Something about, I know they know. I know they know. Go down. That we're running them, that my value in a road, I look up at the bed by the way again. No, but they found I know they know. Go down. You go, just let it go. What are you talking about? Most of that time.
Preschool Dropouts.
Yeah.
Is that based on an event or?
That's a good
No, I
question.
was sitting in English class one day, and I just bored, and it just came to me like that. I don't know.
That's an early age to drop out.
Like a bolt out of the blue.
Yeah.
I got thrown out.
It's kind of dedicated to my cousin, who was like, whenever the school bus came, she would like grab onto a tree,
Yeah,
like to try to peel her off and get her to school.
I've got 3 kids and one of them's like that. Yeah.
I'm like that when it's time to go to work.
Yeah.
Let me just
This
sleep
one
in
right
it.
here. Come here. Come on over here. This is my preschool dropout. This is all right. Say hi to the folks. out
Stay
there.
in school, bud.
This is our favorite cameraman, Owen. Get out of here.
Oh, and good job, Owen.
Good job, Owen, on the cameras.
Young entrepreneur.
You've got a preschool dropout story, don't you?
Yeah, I was supposed to sing One Little, Two Little, Three Little Indians. I still have a tape of it, and I was sitting there, and I was really young, and my father was really into punk rock and let me get into Nirvana and stuff because he was like 20, and like I remember I had the video, and I'm just sitting there so mad, and I just walk up and go away and go, "This is stupid," and they didn't want me to go back there, so I started kindergarten the next year.
Oh boy.
So, I don't know if I dropped out or I got thrown out. I guess one of the two. But
Wow, but you graduated, huh? That's good.
I graduated from high school. That's good.
There you
I
go.
didn't expect that to happen.
Never ways upon his chest, these are men, America's men, raining down from the sky. He's a man who's jumping down, but who's golden from the sky. He's this man who's jumping down, never made just what they say. He's never the Green Beret. In the face of a wave of Palestine. In the face of American face. Ready down from the sky. Ready down from the sky. My God, from the sky. Ready down from the sky. Never mind. That's what I say. Never, everyone say. Let that live of native land. Let it go. But on the head, when you fight, the carry on, let you love it, because the blood you better stop, and do it fast, but to the road, get up your ass, get it down, let's fucking go, but river red, let's fucking move, wow.
Tell me about the experience of playing that hardcore show last August in Revere with DYS and Slapshot.
I kept pinching myself all day. I'm like, I can't believe all these old bands got together. We still sounded good, and none of us were bin walkers.
And it was right. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. It was like it wasn't like scripted or anything. It just
Yeah.
it came together and everyone had a lot of fun. It was like hardcore reunion.
Galleries.
Seeing so many old faces
Yeah,
and everything.
yeah.
It
And
really
everyone was together for such a short period of time that no one fought.
And it was a real
Nice.
feeling of togetherness too. It was like it was pretty cool.
You know.
That was an awesome show.
That's a show that won't. It was just epic. I don't know if that could ever happen again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
how
feel sorry
they
for people
allowed
who weren't there.
How'd they allow that stage diving? That was
Yeah, that
so
was
awesome.
That was awesome to see that again.
Gotta watch the movie now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they made a movie out of it, huh?
Triple X. What is
Yeah.
it?
Triple X, all ages, Triple X.
All ages.
It's not out yet, right?
No, it'll be out this summer, hopefully.
Yep.
But you know the budget when you're rubbing as a thrill. Like you're going to win, you come out to pay the will. Well, blood is not the lady that ever was good. Not a side of you, but I was just that well with having somebody up to take it if I tell you one more time. Loving on the hip, it's not a really just me why. I'll see you dead, everybody die. Not a side of you, but I was just that well with having somebody to be rubbing now. You can never tell the count, you're not done to return. You're not done to return. Do it for me out, I'll get you high. where you can find the man of will. Where love is not the lady, not a man, not a man,